Here is my project on IMDb clone app. I have made this app by using OMDb API. Now let's look at the following code. I have made Fab movie array so that to maintain Fab movie containers data, and I have called here a function name add to Fab DOM. This function will basically maintain Fab containers data even after refresh or reload. Now search keyword.even listener function will basically get the input from input box and call the function name fetch movie. The fetch movie function will basically call the API by using the above keyword that we get from the search keyword.even listeners, and fetch movie will basically get the data from the API server by using API URL. Now the data which we get from the fetch movie can be utilized by the following functions, that is to add movie details in the suggestion container. The suggestion container will basically fetch the data from the API and basically check whether the data is present on the suggestion list array or not. If the suggestion list array contains that data, then it will not perform the following function, that is to display the content of the movie to the inner HTML page. But if the suggestion list does not have any movie related data, then it will push the data to the suggestion container list, and further it will print the movie details to the inner HTML page. That is, it will print basically the movie poster, movie title and movie rating to the inner HTML page. Now the following function name add favorite. This function will basically maintain a local storage from the API. It will basically store the data in a local storage so that it can maintain the data, and even after refresh or reload, the local storage data can be utilized to maintain the favorite containers data. This function will basically check whether the array contains the element which we get from the search input. If the array contains the same element, then it will not add again in the favorite container, and it will alert that movie or data is already added to the favorite list. And if the favorite list does not contain that data, then it will basically push that data into the favorite movie array list and call the function name add to favorite DOM. Now let's look at the function named add to favorite DOM. This function will basically maintain a favorite list by getting data from local storage and fetch the data from the local storage in which the movie data was stored, and that data can be utilized to display the movie content in the favorite containers. Now let's look at the following function name handle favorite button. This function will basically used to handle the favorite button. Whenever we click on the favorite button, that is on the heart shape icon, this function will perform. And now let's look at the delete button function. This function will basically used to delete data from favorite container, that is the movie list from the favorite container. So this was the code, basically the JavaScript part. And now let's look at the final result of the web page. So here is the final look. You can see here already data present on the favorite list. If you search anything like avatar, so it will also give suggestions, and if you click here on this icon, it will add movie to the favorite container. If you click here on the delete icon, that is the trash icon, it will delete the movie. And if you click here on the name, it will basically show you the movie information. So everything is working absolutely fine, and thank you.